In our final trade of the day, Scott Bauer, the CEO of Prosper Trading Academy, joins me now. Thanks for coming on the show, Scott.
Always great to be here, Ange.
We are taking a look at Warren Buffett's strategy. So this billionaire investor is followed by a lot of people out there, Scott. And we did hear some news this year that he's upping his stake in Apple, starting to ditch Wells Fargo a bit. Definitely getting rid of some IBM. But he likes Taba, and he tends to own Coke.
And the thing with Buffett, following him over the last decades worth of time, is he comes into the marketplace when there's fear and there's greed, right? So when things are getting dicey and everybody is liquidating, that's time he buys.
And there was a lot of fear this year in Taba and last year.
Absolutely. Now, does that mean it's going to be a great buy in the long run? I don't know, but it's hard to knock his strategy, and it's hard to knock the investment advice and the investment returns, bottom line, that Berkshire Hathaway has had over the last 50 years.
Do you like Taba?
You know what? It's not really a space that I play in. If I look at the charts from a technical standpoint, I can see that this area around the $20 area could potentially be a buy, but it's not really a space that I personally get into.
Do you like CocaCola?
So, can we go to a quick story about CocaCola?
Sure.
As a market maker back on the floor here in the 90s, I traded Coca-Cola options for about 10 years. And every year we would get this massive order, this massive put buy, about 15-20% below the market. It was Warren Buffett buying puts on a stock that he owned a massive piece of.
You were trading with Warren.
I absolutely traded direct with Warren Buffett.
That is amazing.
100%. But that being said, do I like Coca-Cola here? Not really. I don't like the soda space whatsoever. I'm not necessarily shorting the stock here, but if we see any sort of rally up to some technicals around the 46, 47 area, which are the 50, the 200-day moving averages are near that, I am going to look to short it.
And then IBM. Now, Warren Buffett was buying IBM when a lot of people didn't like it, and it made this massive move to the upside. He made money on this trade.
Doesn't he usually?
He does.
Again, that just goes to his thought process, his methodology of when there's a ton of buyers coming into the marketplace, he wants to be a seller. When there's a ton of sellers coming in, he wants to be a buyer. More often than not, I'd have to look at the actual results, but my guess is probably 85% of the time or higher, he's spot on.
Do you like IBM?
I think IBM is kind of stuck in the mud here. I have to see what happens more with the news of them, really getting into the blockchain space. And if that was more of something that actually will add to their bottom line, or was that more for just media highlights, right? Because the crypto and blockchain space is just so hot right now. But if it's something that they're actually going to utilize and implement, I think there could be some decent upside for IBM.
Thanks for the great trader talk today.
Always great to be here, Ange.